That's the answer to everything, isn't it?
Well, that's what they think.
Yes.
And that's the Keynesianism that has been pounded into everybody's head since the late 1920s. And the guy was a charlatan. The whole thing is a scam. And he wasn't the only one. There were many who came before him who espoused the same type of thing.
Are the people at all responsible for being negligent and allowing things to happen by not voting, by allowing to be having that carrot, or even just basic to the social programs that afford people who need certain care and so forth? Or is it just simply the agenda and everything was designed so that, people react to certain things and it's human nature?
Well, it really doesn't vary much. And the attitudes of man and woman, of course, we talk of man in the historical sense,
right,
they haven't changed in 10,000 years that we know about. They're still the same creatures that they were then. And so there's nothing new under the sun. There's just minor variations on a major theme, if you may, to put it in a musical context. And so I heard a beep.
So it's just history repeats itself. Unfortunately, when people have the ability to know history and continues to allow it to happen, that's... But we got some other questions coming in that we'll address after the break here, now that we're down at the bottom of the... And thank you for joining us this afternoon. 1-800-375-4188 is our telephone number for your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. And Bob, would you like to tell us about the International Forecaster, please?
Forecast is about business, finance, economics, social and political issues all over the world. We publish on Wednesday and Saturday. Usually runs around 40 pages each time. And we have a hard copy that goes out to those who are not on the Internet. And that's twice a month. You can get a free introductory copy by going to our site, theinternationalforecaster.com. Theinternational Forecaster.com. And if you're like to have a question answered or want a copy, you can email us. And that address is bob@intforecaster.com. bob@intforecaster.com.
Or you can give us a call at 1-800-375-4188. That's 1-800-375-4188. Just as a recap, gold today is down $1.80 at $12.24. You had silver down 7 pennies at $18.37. Platinum was up $10 at $15.60. And palladium followed up to at $4.63. And since we've had a little bit of weakness in the coins, a little bit of, I'm not going to call it a weakness, I'm going to call it just a softness. Buying opportunity, folks. You hear that day in and day out here. Take advantage of it. And because one day you'll wake up, so it's going to be a whole new, different world. And don't chase the price of gold. If you have the opportunity to make the purchases now, you can do a little bit of cost averaging if you like. Remember, we have IRAs available. If you have, you can open up a self-directed IRA, transfer from a different IRA, and you can put gold and silver in which the items are stored in a Delaware depository. Give us a call on that. That is available. Most people only think about IRAs during tax season, but you can get them all year long. So give us a call at 1-800-375-4188. And folks, sure, there's you can hear a lot of different prices, various mainstream medias and all different types of newspapers and everything else, and you'll find all these great prices and so forth, and mainly these are loss leaders. You know, they're generating sales leads so they can come back and hammer you into something, and you'll pay more than what you'll ever need to pay, and gold will have to go to $2,000 before you even break even. I see this day in and day out. All the ones that you think you're getting something, you see, you know, gold has to go to $1,500, $1,600. People bought when it was $800 and $900, and they're still losing on bullion coins, on melt value coins. So, folks, just be careful out there, and if you have any questions, give us a call. If you would like us to take a peek at your portfolio, and you know, maybe we can make a suggestion on maybe something that you could rearrange in your portfolio, or if you're looking to add something that you might want to stay away from and maybe add something different, we'd be happy to do that. So give us a call at 1-800-375-4188. And here's a question in from Robert. Robert, are you ready?
In Spanish, you would call that papayo.
What about
if somebody has the same name that you have, Robert and Robert, when you see Robert, you say, hey, papayo.
Papayo?
Yeah, which means you get the same name I've got. Sort of like brother or something like that.
Oh. Well, this is...
And before we get carried away here, spot gold was off 420.
And the future
and
contract?
Silver down. That would be June contract. And silver, which is a spot contract, was down 24 cents. The gold stocks were even stronger at the close, at the very highs of the day. So they were expecting, this is the bottom, 1220.60 on the spot. And Agnico Eagle was up 3.46%. That's $2 at $59.85. Goldcorp up 2.17%, up 94 cents at $44.16. Minefinders was up 4.04%, up 35 cents at $9.02. And the laggard, because some meatball has a sell on this SSRI, which is Silver Standard, and this guy doesn't know any more about gold and silver shares than he knows about ring-tailed donkeys. And SSRI was up 0.45%, up 8 cents at $17.97. And so it was a very, very good day. And I expect higher gold prices tomorrow. And I expect higher coin prices at $20, $25. We'll get it back tomorrow. You know, a lot of these, I would say 98% of the predictions I've made in this program on daily or weekly or monthly or long-term projections on gold and silver, the coins, and that would be gold and silver bullion as well as graded numismatics, and the shares have been right. I mean, that's phenomenal. And it's only because you get a fundamental feel for the market after years. And I think that's what's going on with the shares right now. And I'm looking for higher prices. So if you've got time today, lock in some buys here on the coins, because I think they're going up. And as Melody knows, I bought in graded numismatics. I guess it was the week before last, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
You know, and the delivery was 5 days. You all listening out there? 5 days from time of purchase. Right?
Was it that quick?
It was that quick.
Was
As soon as you got the money,
good.
and it was shipped in 5 days.
There's nobody in the industry that does that. And the listeners are out there saying, well, that's because it's Bob. I said, we treat all our customers.
It happened to me. I mean, it was real.
Yeah, I know. I mean, our turnaround time is 15 business days from the day of commitment from, personal checks, new customers, clients. My regular clients, they often get shipped out. Just, the checks come in, we ship. 15 years. I've never had a bad check, Bob. That's because we don't call out and break your arm. We give you